Hi, it's Michelle Einstein Songbird song. I just left the writing group, Sheila Manton Arts' writing group at St. Francis of Assisi Residence 3, Chelsea, Manhattan, New York City. And our assignment today said, write a love poem as if someone you loved was writing it to you. Remember, poetry is descriptive, textual, flowery. Okay, so then I said, well, I don't really know how to do that. So she said, well, write any way you want. I'm just suggesting here. So she went on to, the instructions went on to say, describe your favorite things about yourself that others may not notice. Brag a little about yourself. Acknowledge yourself, all the ways you've grown from past relationships. How has it strengthened the relationship you have with yourself? Acknowledge your strengths, accomplishments, and best qualities. Okay, so here's what I wrote. September 20th, 2022, 21st century. I'm writing this poem as if DavidGarrett, virtuoso violinist, is writing to me. He has communicated to me as I've been watching him on my Android phone that he is my mirror. What he does is what myself is doing. He is performing a service to me, showing me myself. I looked at the picture of his photo where he's wearing a hood. My God, he looks like my mother. I worshipped my mother. Weird, because at 4 years old I decided to become my mother because she's good and I wanted to be good. DavidGarrett is good. He's a good violinist. That means I am my good mother. Next, the photo looked like Jesus. I worship Jesus. I worship good DavidGarrett myself. My God, I worship myself. He leans against a man. Amen. I'm not kidding. A man is sitting on stage. David sits in front of him, playing the violin, and leans against a man, still playing, looking lost, though smiling. Remember, he's my mirror. I lean against great men. I smile. I play, though I'm lost. What does it mean? What do I mean? My guru said, we live to learn to love ourselves. Joshgroban is me. I had a vision of him embracing me from behind as I sat. I could barely breathe. The atmosphere was so tense. But I refused to give in and run away. I endured. He merged into me. He is me. I am he. When I see him sing she, the meaning of my life is she. He looks perfect, like DavidGarrett. Looks perfect. Josh is me. David is myself. I am perfect. I am perfectly all right as me, myself, and I. PaulMcCartney sings, Michelle, my belle, my wedding bell. I love you. I need you. Then he sings love to me in French, my favorite sounding language. Dave Roberts here sang Michelle to me. Once a week he goes to 20th Street and 9th Avenue to get me Indian food, my favorite food. I'll pay for his food and my food. Still, I feel loved by him. He was my brother in a past life, a systems psychologist. I always wanted a brother. When DavidGarrett was leaning against a man, he was smiling as he often does when he plays music. He enjoys music. He wants others to enjoy music. He wants his audience to enjoy the music. I merged into that angel face. I love music. It inspires me. Give me one moment in time. Let me be more than I knew I could be. Then I'll be eternity. I can live forever knowing I have love. Gloria Gaynor says, as long as I have love, I know I'll stay alive. I am loved. I spread love. I am the first daughter of God, the eye that I saw in the sky. He said to me, you are true. You are beautiful. That's all you have to do is be you. And he said, the daughter of King George V and Queen Mary, Milton Harris and Charlene Kelk, and daughter of Dr. Albert Einstein and Mr. Rogers. All you have to do as you live is like Mojani, be yourself. You can tell people you talk to God. I am proud of you, my sky goddess. Write an autobiography where you include your life when you were an American Airlines stewardess. American Airlines stewardess, that's right. An earthbound sky goddess. You are loved, assured Joshgroban. Stevie Wonder sang, Ma Cherie Amour, how I wish you were mine. I felt his desire and conceived Baby Robin Michelle Birdsong with him. He was on my flight. He asked me to escort him to the laboratory. Robin Michelle Birdsong was one St. Francis of Assisi, my daughter. She told me yesterday that I am deep, I am sweet. Sheila Leonard Bernstein, and once my daughter, told me, my art is advanced. Is that good? If it's good, why can't I exhibit more of it on the walls of St. Francis? It makes the residents know they are seen. They are worthy of taking note of by my camera. What's wrong with that? Michael Bublé says to me, you're one of a kind. Not true. I am David, Josh, and Paul, my brothers from heaven, my true loves, my fathers, my husbands. They send me messages in their art and in my head. When you hear voices, it's called clairaudience. I am also clairvoyant, psychic, and an empath. I feel the feelings of others as my own. Milton took a look at my room of love and said, you have a rich life, getting that the photos are memories of loving moments. See? See why I said I have a rich life? Okay. So our songs and videos, I feel the vibrations of love from them, and I feel love and share love. Am I love? I am Venus, the goddess of love. My father, husbands, brothers are the gods of love. That's Josh, David, and Paul. You are, you said, Robin, Dr. Seuss. You are you, said Robin, Dr. Seuss. Now, isn't that pleasant? It's pleasant being I, me, myself, and beyond the sky I.